Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play EU4 as Aragon. Are they actually winning? They might finally win a battle. They're okay, fine. King died, that wasn't unexpected. How long until we core that down province? Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Lose stability. And we now have no legal heir. So we both have this situation here. This is gonna be interesting. So you're telling me that if... Oh, this could be interesting. So if... Yeah, we're in a deathmatch to get an heir. If he gets an heir, he's gonna be safe. If I get an heir, I'm gonna be safe. But otherwise, I think we're gonna be in one of those standoffs where, as soon as one of the king dies, one of us is gonna be unionized under the other one. In a personal union, I'm almost certain that's what's gonna happen. Oh, this is actually a fort. Oh, I thought it was just... Oh, okay. Provence, would you like kindly make a peace deal now? You have crushed them. And Wallachia died to Hungary. Huh. I thought Wallachia was always guaranteed by the Ottomans or something, but okay, fine. Good for you. France decided to munch a fair chunk of Brittany. Say, did our conquests in the south there upset anyone in Europe? Nope, not at all. Well, Castile slightly. Castile is definitely winning. You actually managed to fight them off, but this is actually a fort, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate that you didn't do that sooner. Our war participation should go up at this point. Yeah, 13%. Move you in there. Then down. I didn't get the fort there, boo. Oh, fine. Moving on to the next one. Oh! Whoa! Yes, 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 yes. That's exactly what we want. That is exactly what we want. We wanted a daughter. We are going to lose legitimacy. We are going to lose papal influence. We are going to have a rubbish heir with an average claim, but our king is very old, so I suspect that if I don't, we're going to be subject to a personal union under Castile. I'm almost certain that's going to happen. On the other hand, they're going to have a male king. Who knows what they'll get. If they get the Isabella event, I'm going to regret this, but... Losing all the papal influence, though, that's kind of sucky. And I can't really spend it on anything at all. Well, I can influence there, so I get part of the papal race, that's fine. But if I don't, there's no chance of me getting an heir for a long time. Well, a year. Heck, let's try it. The House of Saint-Clément, okay. Ah, Estrella, fine. And Estrella is also our queen consort. And I can't abdicate, of course not, because we're at war. Oh yeah, the new guy has horrible stats, that's true. Ah. Don't think I can't change the policies anyway. My ports have been blockaded. Of course Holland, because we're holding it right now. Well, we can at least stand there and loot. Get some money that way. I mean, this war is won, but yeah, I don't know what Provence wants, but they definitely want a lot. And I'm gonna just hold the provinces, I'm not gonna turn them over. I'm participating in sieges, but holding them doesn't seem to actually get me enough points then. I thought taking down Nantes and Hanovre, that didn't give me war participation as far as I could tell. Not enough to matter at the very least. Scandal at the court. So basically paying for monarch points. Yeah, fine. We'll pay. Death to spies, huh? I'm good for I like that. Okay, I'm fairly certain that they're not going to be able to cross here. But they can't cross north either. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a standoff between them. Fine by me. I'll just sit up here and see if I can accumulate some points with our darling friend. Are there any of these provinces that have loot? Put another way. Yeah, there are a few provinces down here that have loot. Loot. Give me money. Okay, that's Cumulus disappearance, right? Not quite, but close enough. Okay, now you're fully occupied, so now the darn pieces should start firing. Come on, Provence. You've won this one. Okay, Genoa has been mended. We're never gonna become papal controller, but accumulate money. Sure, we can try that. Urbino has disappeared. Okay. Oh no, now I'm gonna get to call for... There we go, finally. Call for peace, then you decide to make peace. What did you actually make peace for? Burgundy will end their overlordship over Brabant, Flanders and Holland. So, Provence basically paid 400 Diplo points to free these states. What could you possibly gain from doing that? Though, of course, that certainly is going to weaken the inheritance. Okay, let's bring all our troops home. I was kind of hoping to sit up here and steal their money. Now, as for rivals, we could actually rival Burgundy. I mean, Burgundy is gonna die. But they are also rival to both of our rivals. So why not? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna fight any of the other people here. Maybe not even Hungary. No, fine, we're gonna rival Burgundy. Because we can. Rival the dead state. And we're probably gonna improve relations with Austria. Of course, we didn't get any favors either. Right? No, right. We didn't get any favors either. Austria called us into the war, but because it's actually Provence's war, we didn't get any favors from it. Grr. And Provence didn't even take land here, which they certainly could have done. Finally, that is over, the Aragon marriage. That's a blessing at the very least. So that's one less point, and you secured an heir. Fernando. That's okay though. As soon as our guy kicks the bucket, the inheritance should be able to fire. They managed to actually defeat here. Oh, aren't you bold? Trying to move across here. Yeah, you're right, you hold this now, so you should actually be able to cross. But you can't really defeat the armies of Castile. Oh well, we had to try this mess, but now I do have a female heir, they have a male heir, so we should be good. Oh! Oh yes, of course, the royal marriage has ended. Thank you for reminding me, Austria, I completely forgot about that. And our armies, yeah, we can definitely kick you out, splits. It's almost, they're not going to dare attack us. I'm almost certain they wouldn't dare. But you never know. The fort over there, which I'm paying maintenance for, boo. France is now our allies. I probably shouldn't worry about this fort either. This fort, on the other hand, I will keep up. I can probably station my army up in the mountains here. I'm fairly certain that's going to be safe. I don't think he's going to be mad enough to attack me, but you never know. Have you fabricated on Morocco? No. Just Granada. And there's no way for me to get access through there, but I would have access now. Your allies would still defend you, so no go, I suppose. That's unfortunate. And there's definitely gonna be an uprising here. You know what, we might as well try to move our army over there. Prepare. There is gonna be an uprising. Most definitely. And we are gonna need an admiral. Or general. Whoa! Whoa! I won a 6 shock. I like this guy. I like this guy. Oh my, 6 shock. How the heck did I manage to roll that? We have almost no tradition, do we? 34 tradition. 34 army tradition, and we managed to roll 6 shock. Oh my. Yeah, I'm slightly giddy now. That's just awesome. That is just awesome. We can fabricate on Tunis, I suppose. It's gonna take a long time before we're able to actually fight you, though. 67. It's not like I can fabricate on Morocco. But if Tlemcen actually makes these claims, we'll fight them. Because I want a province down here, so I have a springboard. Oh, Portugal and Tunis. Oh, okay. I'm starting to wonder what am I going to get in the battle here? No, I wasn't in the battle there. Just them. It's going to be the end of the Tunisian fleet. Most likely. And yeah, they managed to cross, and there's no way. Are they going to be able to fight that off? It's the Highlands. They should be able to if they actually just attacked. But that would mean that Morocco and Tlemcen would both... Yeah, oh, you're all the way over there. Ugh. Well, I am going to gamble on the Union. So I'm not going to attack Castile until the Union event is at an end. It's going to take a while. You annexed Yaroslav, right? Yeah. Just Yaroslav, nothing major. And that is the core done. There is gonna be a rebellion here. How soon? Oh, I don't even want to watch. Tunisian separatists. Sicilian separatists, really? Algerian separatists, that's you there, right there. It's just separate state. Only 11k is gonna rise up here though, so I don't really need both stacks here. Stay safe. Just what did you eat, France? Burgundy itself, of course. Bourgogne, Nevers. Okay, you take Nevers and you force them to end their overlordship. Oh, right, they still exist up here. Ah, that makes sense then. Sort of. It doesn't cost you as much. You probably have a fair bit of aggressive expansion now. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, they definitely have room for... They have room for coalitions. France could potentially face a coalition here. And if that happens, I don't think I want to be on their side. Do I want to make Tunis a proper province? Yeah, why not? I suppose I have room for it, right? Yeah, oh yeah, plenty of room. So we'll do that. And pay the extra coring cost, that's fine. Has the rebellion increased in size since I moved troops out? No, it's still 11k. And I'll be able to reinforce it pretty quickly. And yeah, that's bad. They're not gonna actually fight him, are they? No, they're not. Oh, Tunis fought them, but that alone. Oh, there we go. Come on, Morocco. Come on, Granada. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. That's okay though, as long as my dear subject state actually fabricates those claims I desperately want them to. I did put these as my special interests, right? Didn't I? I did. And of course France got the... Yeah. course you did. And we put our... Yeah, that's make money, right? That's the mission of ours. Yeah, 209 gold. That's gonna take a while. And the revolt isn't gonna fire anytime soon, so we might as well cut army maintenance. And I've completely forgotten to look about the institutions. How are you doing? Are you spreading here? 5%. I don't know. Florence and Siena both embraced it. It should spread faster here then. No? It should. Nearby friendly province. Yeah, that's okay. So you're gonna have it in when? 77. Valencia without any support. 82. It's gonna speed up as it rolls out, but I don't know. It's spreading. Oh my. You must have boosted. They must have boosted it a bit. Which makes sense, but still. Oh well. Patience. I'll have to try to be patient. Wait, we're still above the limit. Yes, of course, because we got a second vassal. Right. Tyrone spies on us. Yeah, Granada is mostly dead at this point, but their allies would still defend them. Of course. Yeah, starting a war now would be stupid, then we get a truce and everything. That's not what we want. I'm kind of worried what might happen down here, though. Just sorta kinda maybe worried. Right, we can't build anything, we're just trying to save money for our mission. And we're not just gonna jump into a war, we have tons of war exhaustion still. So it's okay to just sit back and relax for a while. Lemken is starting to like us, remarkably enough. The Liberty Desire is considerably lower than it was before. Jerid and Fazan. Fazan had allies. Didn't they? No? Jerid? Okay, I thought you were allied to Tunisia. You'd actually be willing to become a vassal. Of course, there's no way in hell you'd become an ally first. Still interesting. Now to make more friends. Oh my, poor Provence. That's quite the rebellion you have there. Incorruptible, death to spies. Okay. So allied to France, can't touch you, you're allied as well. Allied to Austria, can't touch you. You are allied to the Pope. You might actually be interesting, but that's still within the Empire. Right, yeah, Empire. It's still an imperial province. And that means I'm not going to touch it until Austria bails on them. Venice, on the other hand. Have you managed to get any CBs? No. Venice would be an interesting target. Not that I could actually touch them, because their fleet is considerably stronger than us. Albania? Oh. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Almost no manpower in the Ottomans, but their army is still the strongest. So they're still definitely terrifying. But yeah, this is an opportunity. One I am willing to seize upon, I think. Let's butter up the relationship. Well, let's see what we can do there. Gusa is not gonna be willing, but it'll be interesting to steal that away from them. What about Byzantium itself? No. But Albania, definitely. And I can't, yeah, I need to wait until 1492 before I can start integrating you. Temkin, on the other hand, I can integrate a lot sooner. 1460. They are, of course, taking down everything here. And turning it over to Portugal. Interesting. So they're both gonna grow now. And you have to keep in mind we are still very much vulnerable. Castile is gonna grow in power now. Muscovy would grow in power the second they actually managed to win a war. Oddly enough, I'm not sure what's going on here. Are you afraid of Lithuania or something? I am not sure what's going on there. Not that it ultimately matters. Oh, I completely forgot to actually use the Darn Spy. Oops. What do we want? What do we want? Your richest lands, that's gonna be Sus. So you're gonna fabricate on Sus, wherever that is, there we go. So now we have a claim anyway. And there's the piece. Okay, so Morocco got off scot-free. Huh. Okay, that's fine. And you now can go. You actually did fabricate the claim. So we could start a war with Morocco. We have to fight them without our friends, but that's actually okay, because we could probably crush both of them. And that would allow me to take a fair bit of land down here. That is a tempting notion. Yeah, I'll have to consider that, but I mean, that's gonna leave this one very vulnerable. Well, I do still have 17,000 troops, and Tunis should still also have some troops. And I have to fight them alone. Well, me and... yeah. Definitely worth considering, but we still have war exhaustion. I'm probably going to wait a little bit longer. Get the war exhaustion down, and then reposition our armies. And maybe just get a springboard down here. As well as certain centers of trade. Yeah. I think that's going to be an okay way to go. But that'll be another time. It is time for a break. Thank you for watching.